This assignment is about network packet capture (PCAP) analysis. The network packet capture (PCAP) is a fundamental practical skill in cybersecurity, particularly for identifying how threat actors transmit malicious payloads to a target system. In the concentrating specifically on HTTP and HTTPS traffic. The MITRE attack framework serves as a globally recognized knowledge base for categorizing adversarial tactics and techniques observed during cyber incidents. The PCAP source information. PCAP file used for this analysis was downloaded from the source as malware-traffic-analysis.net, and the PCAP captures a Luma stealer malware infection chain. This Luma is a modern infection stealing malware known as targeting sensitive user data such as browsing credentials, cookies, autofill data, cryptocurrency, wallets, and system information. It is commonly distributed through malicious downloads, cracked software sites, phishing pages, and the fake updates. The methodology used here is: once we open the PCAP file in a Wireshark, then change the time display format to date and time of the day and examine the protocol hierarchy. After that, we check the conversions panel and we reviewed the endpoints panel, and then we applied the display filters HTTP to isolate all traffic analysis and check the HTTP or TLS correlated to timeline of events. All the analysis was performed on a personal system. No malware payloads were executed at any point. The findings and observations in this are: the suspicious HTTP request downloading Luma payload. While analyzing the PCAP file and filtering web traffic, usually the display filter HTTP request is identified as suspicious HTTP request organizing from the internet host, and the destination IP external HTTP method, requested URI, and response code content type is in the statistic panel. And then we have this statistic panel with several address A and port A, address B and port B, etc. Second finding was suspicious HTTP post beaconing activity indicating Luma C2 communication. The following the initial payload download, further inspection of the traffic revealed multiple hosts requesting organizing from the same internal host, and the directed toward a separate content type. The behavior is highly indicative of automated malware communication, and the endpoints have address packets, bytes, TX packets, roll bytes. And the finding 3 is suspicious TLS connections to likely malicious domains. In addition to observed HTTP traffic, analysis of encrypted network communications revealed multiple TLS HTTP connections from the infected host to domain that appeared suspicious. By inspecting TLS client hello packets and extracting the server name indication. The key details observed here are: filter used, TLS.handshake.extension, suspicious SNI domain identified, and the timing, TLS version, and the connection status. Why this is suspicious is the domains contained exhibit naming patterns commonly associated with attacker controlled infrastructure, such as algorithmically generated domain DGAs or disposable domains registered specifically for short-term malicious campaigns. And the protocol hierarchy given here is the Ethernet and the transactors in it. The MITRE ATT and CK mapping table is with Wireshark evidence indicator, ATTCK traffic, and the justifications for every HTTP, repeated HTTP, and TLS client hello. And the final conclusion through this PCAP analysis exercise is identified a structured malware infection sequence by closing examining capture network traffic in the Wireshark. The investigation uncovered an HTTP based download of an executable file from an external source. The references used are MITRE ATTCK framework, malware traffic analysis,